morning, happy Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. I got some crazy news out of Orlando, Florida that I want to go over with everybody. So let's dive into this. This shocking case out of Orlando, Florida, it's sparking rage across the state and beyond. A R and murmur suspect, yes, you heard that right, has been released on bond. And people are calling this decision absolutely sick. This is the game changer. Let's break this down. According to reports, a man charged with both R and murmur appeared before a Florida judge earlier this week. Despite the horrifying nature of the accusations, the judge granted him bond. His bond was set at $9,500, which means with a bondsman, he only pays 10%, so he pays $950 with the kind of charges that he's got, allowing him to walk free while he's awaiting trial. This decision has sparked community rage, and many are asking how this is even possible. Now, normally, suspects facing violent felony charges like this are considered a serious danger to the public and are held without bond. But in this case, the defense argued that the suspect had community ties, no prior violent record, and deserved a fair chance. But let's be real. We're talking about an R and murmur suspect. These are not minor charges, and people should be furious. Victims' rights groups are calling this a failure of justice, saying it sends the wrong message, that violent offenders can buy their way out of the accountability. I want to play this short little video for you right here where it came on as a news break a little while ago.
Motion for a pretrial detention, attempting to put that guy, Jacoby Von Trail-Tillman, accused of trying to rape a woman on a Florida trail. Prosecutors want to put him back in custody.
Yeah, despite having a criminal history, he was released on just $9,500 bond, less than 48 hours after being arrested. He is expected to appear in court today.
Here with us now is Florida Senator Ashley Moody. Senator Moody, why? Why was this bail so low, especially in a tough-on-crime state like Florida? Something doesn't add up here.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't add up. I can tell you the sheriff of that county is incensed. The people of that county cannot believe a judge would let a person like this out. Look, bond and detention decisions are generally based on two things. Is this person a danger to the community? Can we guarantee they're not going to hurt other people? And can we guarantee they'll show back up in court? You're generally looking at those two things. I can tell you, as a former prosecutor and judge myself, those are the things that it boils down to. And if you have a person like this who is accused of sexual battery, harming someone, I mean, the details of this case are incredible. Grabbed a woman, she was jogging, allegedly assaulted her. He's been in prison, and when they were looking for him, his mother was arranging for him to fly out of the state and get out of Dodge. This is the example of a person that should be locked up and not a danger to the community. So I think you have a lot of people scratching their heads, and they're going to have a lot of answering to do. Certainly the judge that made this decision is going to be highly scrutinized now.
Senator, what he said was, I didn't rape the lady. Instead, I was trying to kill the lady. And when asked why, he said he wanted to know what it was like to choke someone out. I mean, this is sick. And
the real question is, why did the judge, you have a prosecutor now, and by the way, this is one of the prosecutors that Governor DeSantis had removed from office and is back in office now. The question is, were they insistent at that hearing and giving the judge all of the facts of this case? Not only the criminal background, but all of those unique facts, exactly what you're talking about. I know that they've come in now and said that they're going to ask for this to be reconsidered. They file additional charges, but you've got to have all of that information presented to the judge at that time. And if the judge knew that and she let this guy out, that is unacceptable and certainly can't happen in a law and order state like Florida.
Meanwhile, Senator from Florida to Washington.
Unreal. But the real question is, where's the balance between justice and public safety? Should judges have this kind of discretion when dealing with suspects accused of such violent crimes? Because let's face it, when a murmur or R suspect walks free, every single person in that community feels less safe. This case is out of Orlando is more than just one bad decision. It's a symptom of a broken system that too often puts rights of the accused ahead of safety of the public. So what do you think? Should bond even be an option in a case like this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. I'm Travis Wascher. Remember, justice isn't just a word, it's supposed to mean something. Thanks for tuning in. Stay alert, stay aware, and as always, God bless.